Hello everyone, Lucoshi and welcome back to another video. Today we are building an exhibit for Slow Loris. An exhibit in a Nocturnal house because that was requested by Chrono a while ago. And yesterday Loris the Cooner asked for a Loris exhibit. So here we are. The exhibit is inspired by the Loris exhibit in Diergaarde Blijdorp in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. And by the Couscous exhibit in Ouwansdierenpark, also in the Netherlands. Both are very simple, very small nocturnal exhibits. So that's what this is as well. As you can see, just 2 tiles. And nothing really special happening, but I try to make it detailed. And the surroundings aren't good this episode, I'll say that right away. But I was very limited on time, so I did the best I could, and I wanted to focus on the exhibit itself for once. I thought I still had a mod for these tiny shelters, like I used in Dierbak Bodenhof, an old series of mine, but I didn't have them installed, so I settled for these shelters made out of posts and ladders. And it works if you know what they are supposed to be, but otherwise you might not really get what they're supposed to be. They kind of look like speakers, and that would be very weird in a Loris exhibit. And apart from these shelters, the exhibit is just branches and rocks and ground covering plants. And honestly, that's all I've seen other Loris exhibits be in real life, so in that way it kinda works. And another thing I saw in real life exhibits for these animals are very weird cover-ups for the glass, which you see me doing over here. You have this black wall with some small windows and holes you can see through into the exhibit. So it's kind of an interactive experience design kind of thing. So that was a nice challenge to recreate. And we kinda did that by using the letter O and then the letter T and L to cover up the crevices, and then just posts and other objects to kinda fill in the other blank spaces, but you still have these lines of glass, but oh well, it can't all be perfect. So we have to make do with what we have. If you guys have a better idea to achieve that kind of effect, please do tell me. I think this effect could also be cool in aquariums and stuff, to create very small aquariums for like jellyfish and stuff you see in real life. So that's something to keep in mind. These letters are very, very useful, and I really like using them for random stuff. We mess around with some random objects to kinda make it less boring than it is. So I create a stair and some fencing next to it with the letter T, and then make some weird shapes with the posts just to have something in the background going on, because a long empty hall is not very pretty and very immersion breaking. Another thing, I could have added an actual Loris into the exhibit, but then they would just be walking along the ground, so I figured, well, I might as well just not put one in and let you guys act as if there is one. Because in real life, if you go see a Loris exhibit in a Nocturnal house, chances are you will not be seeing it anyway. So in that way, it is kind of realistic this way. Because I've never actually seen one. I've been to plenty of zoos which had them, but I've never actually seen one. So that's a shame. But yes, a kind of underwhelming exhibit. Sorry for that, but hopefully tomorrow we'll have something better to show. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.